Hello everyone, good day to you. 2 I gotta loosen up. I gotta get loose. I'm looking out the window. It was overcast for the first, well, until, I don't know, about 10 minutes ago, really. And, now there's steam coming up off the neighbor's roof. It's not warm yet. It's not cold, but it ain't warm. So that's how it is in Sally, Oregon. I have some stories to tell today. Stories. My puny little arms. I can't do that. I'm embarrassed. Stop. Don't look at me. I'm gross. Okay. CAROLYN. BOZAK. Did I get that right? BOZAK. I'm trying to deflect the attention off of possibly mispronouncing your name. It's not because I don't care. It's because I'm hooked on phonics and I am not sure of how to pronounce it. So I hope I didn't wreck it, or I don't know. If I did, I hope you find it charming. Alright, so I'm going to start off. I've been doing some more arting today. I dig that song, 1 week, Bare Naked Ladies. All the content I play, I own. You know what? I like this. It's coming back. It's fuzzy. I'm at the fuzzy point. I like it. So, it's like I was gonna wait and my hair is gonna like fall out of my hat, be all long and luxurious. I used to have hair like that. I did, believe me. Anyway, I don't gotta let it kick it. I'm gonna tell you guys a story about my 6th grade year. It started off in a school in Central Valley, California. And that summer my brother decided he wanted to go spend the year with his dad. Our dad. Our father. He ain't my dad. Mr. Iskey's my dad. And so he wanted to go live with them, so he did, and I think this is after, I don't know, one of his marriages ended. I don't recall which one. I don't care. Anyway, so he was living the bachelor life with his brother, my Uncle John, and then Jerry went down there. And so my mom couldn't, you know, leave him, her baby boy, so we took off down the road. So I started out in Project City, or Central Valley, at a school, Deer Creek. No, I take that back. I started out at frickin' Rother. That's where I started out. Rother. In Redding. That's right. Duh. And then... That's right. And then we took off down the road, and we made it about as far as Visalia, and car broke down. Just so happened my mom had gone to high school with a lady, Debbie, who lived in that town, and she let us stay with she and her family, big family, lots of kids. I remember 3-4 kids. We stayed there for about 7 weeks, so Mom could collect enough funds to fix the car and be on down the way. So that 7 weeks I didn't go to school. I guess she didn't plan on us being there that long. So by the time, okay, so car's fixed, get on down the road. Jerry's, you know, brother's established in his area down there, and so we made it as far as Los Osos. He's down past Robles. So Los Osos is about, I don't know, it's a ways. It's a nice drive, but it's in driving distance. So we were a little bit closer. He wasn't exactly pleased that we were making our way down there. He was, you know, because he went to get away. So, I went to school about Sunny. It was Sunnyside. I think that's what it was called. I remember, yeah, because it was there was a lot of, you know, or a lot more NASA activity and stuff like that. So I remember sitting on a side of a hill and watching one of the launch, or re-entries rather, maybe, I don't know, Vandenberg. And so that one, I was there about 2 months. Then we found a place like right 2 blocks, like right up the street from where brother lived. And as a matter of fact, brother would walk by the street that we lived on every day. I'd sometimes sit in a tree and watch him walk by. And after a final blowout, you know, because it has to get ugly. Things have to get ugly to end. And I'm in my neck of the woods, so I'm used to people burning down bridges real good. So once that happened, Retta decided to go back up and go back to where we came from. So loaded the cats up, who had, you know, had a run of their own, you know, at one point, because when we lived in Los Osos, you know, they weren't allowed in the house, so I made them a nice little place in this rabbit cage or something in the front yard. Made it all nice for them and stuff. When to spend a lot of time with them out in the front yard. So we ended up back in Redden, and that's when I started 6th grade at Deer Creek. About a couple months before class ended. When we were in Paso Robles, I went to school, Flamson, and it was like, you know, I came from a place there was like maybe 300 kids in the whole school, and Flamson had like 1,300, and I was 12 years old, and I was just like, I didn't know what was going on, really, about anything, and then, you know, getting moved all over the place. I didn't know it was weird until later. So we ended up back in Redding, and then we had to take the moving van back. So one of Retta's episodes was starting, and I just can't leave her alone sometimes. So we get in the moving van, one of them U-Haul rider truck type deals, and she decides that, you know, the only place that's open is down in Chico, which is about 77 miles away. The only factor is it's 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and I knew that she was not sleeping and well away into an episode, so I went on down the road with her, and she, you know, when she starts talking about faith, I'm like, uh-oh, here we go, faith, here we go, faith in God. So this is my example. This is my story of how my mom really drove home the whole faith in God thing. So we're on the side road, and the cars are itty bitty, and they're, you know, we're on one of those frontage roads, because I can see, was it I-5 over there, so I know it's there. They're just, the lights are real tiny, and we're on this little dirt road, and those trucks are governed. There's a governor on them. That means that they're maxed out. They can go about 72 miles an hour, and they'll top out. You can't go any faster. And so she had this thing maxed out, and she's like, you know, you have faith in God, you have faith in God. And I'm like, yes, Mom, you know, first trying to play the complimentary card, you've always taught me, ooh, you know, and then that wasn't working. So she's like, well, if you have faith in God, you better start praying now. And I was like, whatever is she gonna do? So she hits the, you know, lights, and just maxed out. I'm just going, what did I do to encourage this? She hits, you know, we're driving in the dark, and she turns the lights back on, and Yeah, faith. And I'm like, finally, I go back in the back of the truck, and I just, as a matter of fact, I do. I have so much faith in a higher power that I never give up hope. It's weird. It seems like I should have. I've always had this little inkling, this little drive in me that is just like, heck yeah, I do. People tell me stuff that's not true all the time. Heck no, that's not true. I have this spirit in me that just doesn't stop. Like when we were kids, in Sesame Street was so good and would teach people. Use your imagination, use your imagination. You can be all that you want to be. Use your imagination, use your imagination. And you grow up and you use your imagination. And you use a little too much around the wrong crowd that doesn't have quite as good as imagination as you. What has a tendency to happen? And then they can turn that imagination on you. And then that imagination is turned into something less beautiful, like insanity or some bullshit like that. That's the stuff that doesn't make sense to me. There's so much stuff that has happened in TV and shows and movies that has happened in real life, and it's weird. And there were shows and stuff that were like, it's like, like taboo, like that stuff ain't cool. And now it's happening in real life, and people are just kind of sitting there watching it happen. Y'all notice how there's not a whole lot of variety? Going to the grocery store, and there's a lot of variety in like microbrews and stuff like that, but like, toothpaste, there's not a whole lot of variety in there. There used to be a lot more brands, but companies buy companies, absorb other companies. But it just seems unfortunate that our choices are becoming that much more limited, and people are... What is more disconcerting is the fact that people are more okay with it, and they're just going to be like, oh, that's just the way it is. Folks, we've been given a voice, we've been given a consciousness, we've been given an ability to communicate. They're so worried about losing what they have materialistically that they're not seeing that they're losing the things that matter most, that they can't touch and hold. I don't know. It's so hard to navigate because people are so unearnest, dishonest. They're so phony. They're so conditioned to be, somebody that they think they want. But the world wants them to be, and there's so many people that don't even know who they are. That have to just, oh, what did he say? He said, eat shit. You gotta eat shit. That's what my brother said to me. Eat shit. Sometimes you gotta eat shit. To pay the bills. You just gotta suck it up and eat shit. I don't know if you heard my story earlier, but I got to eat shit. I got to eat plenty of shit in my life. Salty shit, watery shit, all kinds of shit. So, I'm not eating it anymore. I prefer a lighter diet. I prefer a more organic diet. I prefer a more pure diet. So I'm not eating shit anymore. I'm not gonna go work in a place that... I'm not gonna go work at a place that I don't believe in. I'm not gonna endorse anything anymore that I don't believe in at all. I won't shop at... I won't buy things that I don't believe in. That's how I'm gonna show up in the world. I'll subscribe to what I believe in. There's too many people for sitting down in imaginary ziplocs, is handcuffs and imaginary bags over their heads that they put on themselves. And they're allowing their lives to be controlled and manipulated every day. Where's the humanity in that? The good news is, on an upswing, what is it? Shit. Fires. We all know what's happening in the world. All these people that are losing their homes, they're losing everything. And you know what? People have too much. People have too much. They have so much that they sell it on Friday and Saturday mornings to earn money to buy more shit. And then when they get more shit, they fill up their garages so they can empty it out to sell more shit. What are you doing with your abundance, with your excess, folks? What are you doing with your excess? There are so many people without homes. I still have room for 4 in Sally, Oregon. You want to relocate? The only thing is you have to have been misplaced by Mother Nature. And when I say Mother Nature, I mean these storms that are made by man. So, I think that's about all I got. People have too much. Sometimes I think I have too much. I think I've been overpaid. And then I'm like, nah, Marge, do you have faith in God? Yeah. Oh, my allergies are kicking. I sneezed like 5 times in a row. I don't know what that means, but maybe that's happened twice in my life before. But I think that's all I got. I hope you all are well. Good. Hope y'all are good. You like my shirt? I like my shirt. Thanks, S. Awesome embroidery. Best embroiderer in the world. CAROLYN, congratulations. 1,000! Not bad for 43, huh? Alright, I'm done. Have a rad day.